Have you ever noticed something strange in your life? You are trying your best. You are making plans. You are working hard. But deep inside, something feels different. Not broken. Not lost. Just quietly guided. Like life is shifting you without forcing you. And you cannot explain it to anyone. You just feel it. It is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is subtle. But it stays with you in every moment. Even when you try to ignore it, you still feel that something is changing inside your direction and your thoughts. There are moments when a person starts trusting Allah completely. Not just in words, but in the heart. And when that happens, life does not always become easier, but it becomes clearer. You start seeing signs. Small things. Deep feelings. Quiet changes inside you. And most people miss them because they look too normal. You may even question yourself at times. You may think nothing is happening. But deep inside, you feel a shift you cannot deny. It slowly changes how you see everything around you. But these signs are not normal. They are powerful. And they show you something important. That your trust is being accepted. And your path is being shaped in a way you cannot fully see yet. Stay with this. Because if you notice, even one of these signs in your life, something bigger may already be happening to you, without you realizing it. And sometimes the biggest changes in life do not announce themselves. They arrive quietly, and build your new direction step by step without noise. The first sign is that your heart starts feeling calm, even when nothing in your life is fully stable. Before, small problems used to shake you. You would overthink everything. You would worry about the future again and again. But now something is different. The problems are still there, but your reaction is softer. You do not panic the same way. You feel a quiet strength inside you that you cannot explain. It is not because life became easy. It is because your heart is learning to let go of control. And the strange part is, you start accepting things faster than before. Even when you do not understand what is happening, you feel like things will somehow be okay. And this feeling itself becomes confusing. Because you start asking yourself why you are not as stressed as you used to be, and what is changing inside you without your permission. You begin to notice that peace is not coming from outside events. It is coming from inside your response. And that alone feels new and unfamiliar. The second sign is that things start leaving your life without breaking you. People may walk away. Opportunities may disappear. Plans may fail. But instead of falling apart, you feel protected in a strange way. At first, you may feel sadness or confusion. But very quickly, your heart adjusts. It is like something inside you removes attachment before pain becomes too heavy. You start realizing that what left you was not meant to stay. And what stays feels more meaningful, even if it is less. You stop chasing everything. You stop forcing outcomes. And this shift makes you wonder how you are still standing strong when so many things are changing around you without warning. You even start noticing that what once felt like loss slowly turns into relief after some time passes. The third sign is that your du'as start becoming more specific and honest. You stop asking for everything you want without thinking. Instead, your words become deeper. You start asking for what is truly good for you, even if it is not what you expected before. Sometimes you even find yourself saying that, if something is not right for you, then keep it away, even if your heart once wanted it badly. This change is not small. It shows a shift in trust. You are no longer only asking for desires. You are asking for guidance. And after this shift, you may start noticing that your requests feel different. Not louder, but more real. And it makes you wonder why your heart suddenly speaks in a new way when you pray. You begin to feel more honesty in your own words. It feels like your inner voice is finally aligning with something deeper. The fourth sign is that doors close in front of you, but you do not feel blocked anymore. Earlier, a closed door would feel like failure. You would feel stuck. You would question yourself. But now, when something does not work, you pause instead of breaking down. You start to feel that maybe this was protection, not rejection. You may not understand it immediately, but you stop forcing your way in. And slowly, you begin to notice that new doors open in unexpected places. Not always bigger, but better aligned with your life. And this makes you question something deeper. Why are closed paths not hurting you the way they used to? And what is guiding your patience now? Even in moments of delay, you start trusting the timing more than the result. The fifth sign is that you start losing interest in things that once controlled your attention. Things that used to excite you do not feel the same anymore. Certain distractions lose power over you. Even some relationships or habits feel lighter, like your heart is stepping back on its own. You are not forcing yourself to change. It just happens naturally. And this creates confusion at first, because you start wondering why your old desires are not as strong anymore, and what is replacing them inside your mind without effort. You begin to feel that your attention is being redirected without pressure, and what once pulled you strongly now feels distant and less important. The sixth sign is that patience becomes your first reaction, instead of anger or panic. Before, your emotions would react quickly. You would respond fast. You would want immediate answers. But now, there is a pause inside you. Not weakness, not delay, but control. You start waiting more, thinking more, trusting more. Even when you feel pain, you do not rush into reactions. You let things settle first. And this patience starts shaping your decisions in ways you do not fully notice at first. It makes you question why your reactions are changing without you trying to force them. You begin to realize that silence is no longer uncomfortable for you. It feels like space where clarity slowly returns. The seventh sign is that you start feeling guided even in silence. There are moments when you are not sure what to do next. No clear direction. No strong signs outside. But inside, you feel a soft pull toward what is right. It is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is calm. And it often comes when you stop forcing answers. You begin to notice that your confusion does not last as long as it used to. Something always brings you back to clarity, step by step. And this makes you wonder how decisions feel less chaotic, even when you do not have full control. You start trusting those small inner signals more than outside noise. When all of this starts happening together, something deep is shifting inside you. You are not just going through life the same way anymore. You are learning surrender. Not giving up, but letting go of pressure that was never yours to carry. And in that space, peace starts growing slowly, even if your life is still imperfect. This peace does not remove challenges. It changes how you stand in front of them. You become calmer inside the same storms. So if you are noticing these signs, do not ignore them. Do not rush them. Pay attention, because trust is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet. Sometimes it is shown through changes you almost miss. And the more you hold on to that trust, the more your path starts making sense in ways you never expected. Even your confusion starts turning into understanding with time. If this message reached something inside you, stay connected and watch more videos like this. It may be exactly what you need for your next step forward.